This morning, as I really got encouraged to see God really work through circumstances, it allowed me to receive that comfort that I needed. And we need that. We need to receive that. And I started off the day saying, I will not allow the attacks of the enemy to destroy my day. And I didn't. But one of the things I wanted to go back to is how is it that we can prepare for those things? We're going to be attacked. We're going to get weary. We're going to be, at times in a place of uncomfortability. But you have to have a place of refreshment to where you can absolutely go back and receive that fresh feeling that you need to keep going into the battle and into the journey that God has for you. So we've got to stand or put aside those things that occupy our minds, that distract us and detract us from the path that God has and purpose that God has for us. His word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. But His presence is what we need to seek. And I want to say thank you very much to a lady who responded to the video that I did a couple of days ago. She was very vulnerable and asked, how do I do this discipleship thing? How do I do this thing of sitting with the Father? How do I do this process of really basically reorganizing our lives to fit what He wills in our lives? It's no different than the Father in Mark 9 when He says, I believe, help my unbelief. We have to be real. We struggle at times to understand what God's doing. But we have to spend the time with Him. And it's just like sitting with your spouse, sitting right beside them. You may not say a word. It's just spending time with them, experiencing their presence. And there's so much that He can do in your life when you're just sitting in His presence. We all need to be honest with ourselves at times where our faith may be wearied and we may be weakened. We need to be honest so that we can get regenerated, refilled by God. I want to say thank you again to the lady who responded, to put herself out there for one, but it's a great question. How do we do it? It's a process. Again, I must decrease that He might increase. It's a process of emptying out self, putting aside our selfish wants to read our phones and get on Facebook, to play a game, whatever it is, instead of spending time with God. And then getting into His Word, and then praying. It changes the emphasis of your day. It also changes the way that you handle things during your day. Bless you guys. Keep casting your nets, trusting on Christ Jesus to do the amazing in you, with you, for you, and around you. And as always, let's keep turning the church upside down. In Jesus' mighty name. Talk to you soon. Come start that journey in discipleship with us today so that you can know more Jesus and show more Jesus. Risen Life Fellowship, Wills Point, Texas, 564 North 4th Street.